Hey guys, welcome back. It's Joseph. Quick and simple gospel. Yeshua, Jesus came to this earth, lived a perfect 33 years, was crucified on a cross for our sins, buried in a tomb for 3 days, and rose from the grave on a third day. We are saved through faith in Christ alone and by no other name. Amen. So good morning, guys. Hope you're all doing well today. Guys, I got a huge video for you here. Guys, we're going to cover the Stargate Project and every single thing you need to know about it. And guys, this is one of the most important videos I've ever done, and I really need your help sharing this video. You guys did a great job. 2 days ago, I covered this, the Stargate Project. I covered it live, and you guys did so good sharing and liking and commenting. You guys were amazing. And I'm asking you guys to do that again with this video, because this video is going to have everything from the first video, but it's also going to have new important information that is going to completely blow your mind and confirm everything I talked about in the first video. So if everyone could please hit the like button when they come in, very much appreciated. Helps out the algorithm and helps more people find the video. And also, please hit the share button. That way we can get this out to everybody. If you could share this on Facebook, Twitter, or X, BitChute, Rumble, TikTok, or if you have a YouTube channel, if you want to share this video, very important, because what you're about to see is absolutely undeniable. And one more thing. When I get done with this video, and it's probably going to be a short one, I just want to do a short live with everything in one spot. Once I get done with this video, if you guys could please leave a comment after the fact under the video. Once I get done, leaving a comment after the fact also helps boost the algorithm. So if you leave anything like thumbs up, great job, anything like that, very much appreciated. So let me check in with the chat, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Hey Betty, how you doing? Hey Travis. Hey David, hey Mariana, hey Midwest Perspective. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, guys, we got some people in here. We'll go ahead and get started. All right, guys, here we go. All right, guys, just give me a second to get all set up. All right, that looks pretty good. Okay, guys, here we go. The Stargate Project. All right, guys. All right, guys, so we're going to break this down all by the numbers using gematria, which is simply letters as numerals. And once you learn the simple code of coding letters into numbers, you can see right through the scripted coded news every day. All right, guys, so the big news that everybody in the truth community has been talking about all week, right here. Oracle's Larry Ellison says AI-driven cancer vaccine could be coming soon as Donald Trump announces a $500 billion investment. Okay, so this first important piece of information was not in the first video, okay? So if you shared this with your friends and family and, maybe they weren't really believing the first video, you need to show them part 2, okay? Because if part 1 didn't convince them, well, part 2 should do the job, okay? So this was Larry Ellison. Larry Ellison says AI-driven cancer vaccine could be coming soon. Okay. Look at the birthday of Larry Ellison. Larry Ellison was born August 17th, 1994. 1944. Sorry. Larry Ellison was born August 17th, 1944. Sorry about that. Donald Trump was born June 14th, 1946. Okay? I got 94 on the brain because I think that's when the Stargate movie came out. I'll get to that later, okay? But yeah, I think that's why I accidentally said 94 there. I mean, there is a 94 right there, but yeah, the Stargate movie did come out in 94. Fun fact. Okay, let me get to the point here. Larry Ellison, the guy who made the announcement about the AI cancer vaccine, he was born August 17th, 1944. Donald Trump was born June 14th, 1946. Guys, Donald Trump was born exactly 666 days after Larry Ellison. 666, the number of the beast from the Bible. And this is mark of the beast technology we're talking about. And notice the word vaccination equals 666. Okay? So that's the first piece of information you need to know. The guy, think about this. Now, most people in the truth community, they're not into numbers or gematria, right? So you got most of the truth community, and shout out to them, great job. But everyone's talking about Larry Ellison and his big announcement, right? And these AI cancer vaccines, right? But not too many people know, and this is such a huge confirmation. This is why everyone who's talking about this right now should have this piece of information to go with everything else they're sharing. The fact that Donald Trump was born exactly 666 days after Larry Ellison, and they're pushing vaccines and vaccination equals 666, if that doesn't blow your mind, I don't know what will, okay? But there's so much more than just that. But that alone, if that was the whole decode, that right there should make you question things, right? So that's the first piece of information. And sorry I misspoke. Again, Larry Ellison was not born in 1994. He was born in 1944. Sorry about that. But okay, Donald Trump was born exactly 666 days after Larry Ellison, the number of the beast. Okay, well, what if I told you in gematria, AI cancer vaccine equals 666? Guys, I need everybody to please hit the like button. Please share this everywhere you can. This is another new piece of information that was not in the first video. AI cancer vaccine equals 666. And the guy who made the announcement was born 666 days before Donald Trump was born. And vaccination equals 666. Well, what if I told you the name of this project is called the Stargate Project? And when you add up the 4 base ciphers of the Stargate Project, it equals 666. So you put all that together, there's no way that all 3 of those are a coincidence. Well, actually 4 things, because it's not a coincidence that vaccination equals 666 either. Now, just in case you think this stuff is a coincidence, right, you need to wake up to the times we're living in. And if you're not awake yet, you're late to the party, because we've been talking about this stuff for a long time. It was March 11th, 2020, when Trump was president. He calls himself the father of the vaccine, right? Well, COVID was declared a pandemic March 11th, 2020, exactly 666 days after a pandemic simulation that was called Clade X. Clade X, the pandemic simulation, held May 15th, 2018. So what are the odds of that? That they would have COVID declared a pandemic 666 days after a pandemic simulation. Okay? And remember, Trump was president. So this stuff is not a coincidence, guys, and like I said earlier, this is one of the most important videos I've ever done. I mean, how is it not? This stuff is biblical. It couldn't be any more biblical. And that's the whole reason I do what I do, to show you guys that we are living in the biblical end of days. The beast system is here, and Jesus is coming soon. But, I mean, and we're still on just the one number, the 666. So, my mind is blown. Hopefully, your mind is blown. All credit to God. No credit to me. I wouldn't know anything if it weren't for God. And I am so thankful that He is showing us this stuff in these last days. But I am just completely blown away. Guys, this is like, you know how important this is? This is basically mathematical proof that we are living in the end times. This is mathematical proof that we are living in the biblical end of days. I think that's pretty cool, man. I think it's pretty cool that we can mathematically prove and show people, hey, the beast system is here. If the beast system is here, that means Jesus is coming soon. So get excited. All right? So let's just recap what we've talked about so far. Larry Ellison, the guy who announced the AI cancer vaccine, he was born August 17th, 1944. Donald Trump born June 14th, 1946. Donald Trump was born exactly 666 days after Larry Ellison, the guy who announced the AI cancer vaccine. Vaccination equals 666. AI cancer vaccine equals 666. It's called the Stargate Project. When you add up the 4 base ciphers of the Stargate Project, it equals 666. And while Trump was president, the father of the vaccine, COVID was declared a pandemic, March 11th, 2020, exactly 666 days after the Clade X pandemic simulation, which was held May 15th, 2018. Now that we've covered the 666 part, let me get to the next huge piece of information, okay? It's called the Stargate Project. There was a show called Stargate SG-1, and in that show, Stargate, there's a parasitic alien race. They're a serpent-like race, and they're known as the Gould, okay? And the Gould have special DNA, okay? They have superior DNA, allegedly, and it's called triple-stranded DNA, all right? If I zoom in here, it says here, in Stargate SG-1 series, the Gould, a parasitic alien species, are known to have triple helix DNA, also known as triple-stranded DNA. Guys, this is the show Stargate, okay? So in the show Stargate, the snake-like species of people have triple-stranded DNA, okay? Check this out. Triple-stranded DNA is a perfect match in gematria to the Stargate Project in 3 out of the 4 base ciphers. How crazy is that? The Stargate Project is a perfect match to triple-stranded DNA in 3 out of the 4. And in the show Stargate, the snake-like species of people have triple-stranded DNA. That's pretty crazy, right? Well, what if I told you that triple-stranded DNA forms a triple helix, and triple helix is a perfect match to Donald Trump in 3 out of the 4 base ciphers? Triple helix, 138, 159, 60. Donald Trump, 138, 159, 60. Unbelievable. So this AI cancer vaccine they're working on, it's a mRNA vaccine. just like the COVID vaccines, Pfizer, BioNTech, and Moderna were COVID-19 vaccines that used mRNA. An mRNA vaccine is a type of vaccine that uses a copy of a molecule called messenger RNA. And notice messenger RNA is 138, like triple helix 138, and Donald Trump is 138. mRNA vaccine literally equals Donald J. Trump and Antichrist. Okay? That's pretty crazy. mRNA vaccine equals Donald J. Trump and Antichrist in two different ciphers. Now, I'm not saying that Donald J. Trump is the Antichrist, although it is possible. My top pick is still Barack Obama, and that's going to be my top pick until I see, evidence to prove otherwise. But yeah, I definitely don't blame people for thinking Donald J. Trump is the son of perdition. Now, he is Antichrist. And remember, there are many Antichrists. Okay? But yeah, I still think it's Obama. But Trump is definitely part of the beast system. He's working with Obama behind the scenes. And not really behind the scenes. Look at him at Jimmy Carter's funeral. How friendly together they were. All right? But yeah, I still think Obama is the one pulling the strings. But anyways, mRNA vaccine is 49 and 68, like Donald J. Trump is 49 and 68, Antichrist 49-68. And don't forget, Barack Hussein Obama equals the Antichrist, okay? So anyways, that's very interesting. mRNA vaccine equals Donald J. Trump and Antichrist. Okay, now back to the snake-like species of people that have the triple-stranded DNA, the Gould. Well, the Gould just happened to be from planet 888. And that's crazy because that's a huge number connected to Trump. As you can see, Donald J. Trump equals 888. The Art of the Deal equals 888. Mar-a-Lago equals 888. Now, do you remember when Trump made the famous calm before the storm statement? He was in a room with a bunch of reporters, and he said, "This picture here represents the calm before the storm." And then the reporter said, "What storm, Mr. President?" And then he said, "You'll find out," right? Well, what happened exactly 888 days after Trump made the calm before the storm statement? That's the day COVID was declared a pandemic. That's right. Trump made the famous calm before the storm statement exactly 888 days before COVID was declared a pandemic, which is proof that he literally knew the storm was coming. Okay? And again, you don't think Donald Trump knows that COVID was declared a pandemic exactly 666 days after pandemic simulation? Of course he knows. If I'm just some YouTuber here in my garage and I know that, of course he knows that, right? Why isn't he telling anyone that? Because he's part of the club. Remember, on top of all the overwhelming evidence that Donald Trump is a Satanist, like the fact that he announced re-election exactly 666 days after his last full day in office, or he's never asked God for forgiveness, and he can't give us his favorite Bible verse, and he can't put his hand on the Bible, and MAGA is the highest degree of the Church of Satan, and a million other reasons. It's just unreal. But anyways, let me move on here. But yeah, he's definitely part of the club. And honestly, I forgot what I was about to say. Somebody let me know in the chat. Where was I going with that? Why did I just bring up all the stuff about Donald Trump? I forget where I was going with that. I was going to make a point. That's okay. Nobody's perfect. But yeah, I was saying all that for a reason. I don't remember now. That's okay. But yeah, someone in the chat, if you could, let me know. And actually, do I even have the chat turned on? I don't know if I do. Hold on a sec, guys. But yeah, what was I saying before I gave all the attributes of why Trump is part of the beast system? I don't know. But yeah, he is. All right? And it's very obvious. All right? Okay. I don't know what point I was trying to make. I forget, but I'm moving on. So, in the show Stargate, the characters have DNA that can be modified using ancient technology called the DNA resequencer. Look at that. DNA resequencer is 6876, like Donald John Trump is 68 and 76 in the same ciphers. Now, this is also very, very important, okay? Because on top of everything else, on top of all the 666 and the Stargate Project equals triple-stranded DNA and Donald Trump equals triple helix and all the overwhelming evidence that I'm showing you today, I don't think a lot of people realize the day that the Stargate Project was announced. And guys, I mean, for me, this is my mind is just, that's probably why it's hard for me to keep track of what I'm talking about today. Because my mind is all over the place today. Like, my mind is just in pieces. I can't even believe what I'm revealing. I really can't. Because, guys, if you've been following my channel for any length of time, I've been talking about Donald Trump vaccines and the number 222 ever since 2020. Okay? So did you guys realize that they announced the Stargate Project on January 21st, which was the anniversary of the first U.S. case of COVID-19? Did you guys realize that? They announced the Stargate Project, which is connected to vaccines. They announced the Stargate Project on the anniversary of the first U.S. case of COVID. Okay? You see over here, the first confirmed case relating to COVID-19 pandemic was announced in the state of Washington. It was in King County, Seattle, home of the Space Needle, home of Bill Gates, right? So the first U.S. case of COVID was January 21st, 2020. And I pointed out back in 2020 that the first U.S. case of COVID was 222 days after Trump's birthday, the father of the vaccine, right? And look at the gematria on 222, guys. Go ahead and tell me this is all a coincidence. Wuhan coronavirus, 222, World Economic Forum, Antichrist System, Event 201, that's the other pandemic simulation. Mandatory vaccination, COVID vaccines, vaccine cards, as above, so below, order out of chaos, they're all 222. Okay? Now also, let's not forget Trump equals 222. Let's not forget COVID was declared a pandemic exactly 222 months after 9/11. But long story short, guys, what I'm telling you is, obviously, since this was on the anniversary of the first U.S. case of COVID, that means that the Stargate Project was announced 222 days after Trump's birthday. And is that not like the biggest number I've been talking about for the last 5 years in connection to Trump and vaccines? So, like, that's what I'm telling you guys. I know this has not been my best presentation because I'm like stumbling over my words today and like forgetting where I'm going with things because, again, this information is so overwhelming I can't even believe it. So please share this with everyone you can. Like, this is so important, guys, and this is the whole reason I do what I do, to show you guys this stuff. So yeah, not only was it on the anniversary of the first U.S. case of COVID, it was 222 days after Trump's birthday. And 222 was the biggest number with COVID-19, okay? The first U.S. case was 222 days after Trump's birthday. Wuhan coronavirus equals 222. It was declared a pandemic exactly 222 months and 0 days after 9/11, while Trump was president, the father of the vaccine. Trump equals 222. The word beast equals 222. The beast of Revelation equals 222. Antichrist system 222. World Economic Forum. COVID vaccines, order out of chaos. They're all 222. And then don't forget what happened in the year 2022, which is 222, right? Former President Barack Obama tested positive for COVID on March 13th, 2022, which was 222 days after his birthday. And notice the Antichrist Barack Obama equals 222. And let's not forget, Donald Trump just won the election 222 days before his birthday. Is that a coincidence on top of everything else I'm showing you? Now let's not forget a few more fun facts. Well, actually not so fun, but a few more facts about the number 222. Remember, there was a 222-page lawsuit against the Trump Organization where Trump took the stand 222 days from his birthday. And I don't even have it typed out here, but here, I'll pull it up for you. Here's another big one. 1 second. I want to show you guys another important 222. The official name of Trump's business. Trump Organization. Trump Organization 222. Now, I just showed how the other day they also passed the House passed the Laken-Riley Act, making it the first bill that Trump's going to sign into law. Long story short, they passed the Laken-Riley Act 222 days from Donald Trump's birthday, and Laken Hope Riley equals 222, and she died in Athens, Georgia, which equals 222, and she died on 222, February 22nd. That's just another little example. But anyways, back to Trump Organization 222. There was a 222-page lawsuit against the Trump Organization where he took the stand 222 days from his birthday. And then don't forget, Trump's sister died 222 days from her birthday. And then Ivana, remember Trump's wife Ivana? Ivana equals 222, Trump equals 222. Ivana Trump died 222 days from her birthday. So that's just a few examples over the last 5 years that I've been talking about with Trump and the number 222. So the fact that this was rolled out, the Stargate Project was rolled out on the anniversary of the first U.S. case of COVID, which again was in King County, Seattle, home of the Space Needle, and this was rolled out 222 days after Trump's birthday, when he just won the election 222 days before his birthday. It's absolutely mind-blowing. Now, like I said earlier, the reason why I probably said 1994 by accident, that's when the Stargate movie came out. There is also a movie called Stargate, and look at the date it came out. October 28th, the birthday of Bill Gates. Stargate, Bill Gates, gates of hell, right? So I don't think that's an accident, okay? The movie Stargate came out on Bill Gates' birthday. All right, guys, that's what I got for you. If anybody would like to support the channel, very much appreciated. And thank you so much to everyone who does support. I'll have links in the description and the comments also. But let's do a quick recap. And if you're coming in late, you're going to want to see this, all right? And guys, please hit the like button when you come in. Very much appreciated. Hey, King Nico in the chat. Good to see you. Appreciate the shout out, brother. Everyone make sure you check out King Nico. Subscribe to his channel. Hey, Gene Splice. Good to see you. Hey, Todd. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Christopher. Hope you guys are doing well. But what do you guys think? I mean, how crazy is this? Let's go through it quickly again, okay? I'm not going to make this video too long. But come on, guys. Can you believe this? There's no way everything I just talked about is a coincidence. There's Just no way. It's mathematically impossible, guys. Okay? So Oracle's Larry Ellison announces the AI cancer vaccine. Okay? And Larry Ellison was born August 17th, 1944. Donald Trump was born June 14th, 1946. That means Donald Trump was born exactly 666 days after Larry Ellison. 666, the number of the beast from the Bible, and this is mark of the beast technology we're talking about here. Vaccination equals 666. AI cancer vaccine equals 666. I mean, come on. The Stargate Project, when you add up the 4 base ciphers of the Stargate Project, it equals 666. While Trump was president, the father of the vaccine, COVID was declared a pandemic March 11th, 2020, exactly 666 days after the Clade X pandemic simulation May 15th, 2018. There's a show called Stargate, SG-1. In the show Stargate, there is a parasitic alien race, a snake-like species known as the Gould. And the Gould have triple-stranded DNA. Triple-stranded DNA is a perfect match to the Stargate Project and 3 out of the 4 base ciphers. And again, the show where they have triple-stranded DNA, the show is called Stargate. Hello. Triple-stranded DNA forms a triple helix. Triple helix is a perfect match to Donald Trump in 3 ciphers. A mRNA vaccine is a type of vaccine that uses a copy of a molecule called messenger RNA. Messenger RNA is 138. Triple helix 138. Donald Trump 138. mRNA vaccine equals 49 and 68, like Donald J. Trump 4968, Antichrist 4968. And again, no, that doesn't mean that Donald J. Trump is the Antichrist, the son of perdition, but he definitely is Antichrist. There are many Antichrists, and I still believe Obama is the top guy. But anyways, Donald J. Trump does equal Antichrist, and mRNA vaccine equals Donald J. Trump and Antichrist. Don't forget, Trump is also the guy with the snake poem, right? You knew damn well I was a snake before you took me in. So you got the snake poem. He's the father of the vaccine, the calm before the storm statement, 888 days before COVID declared a pandemic. MAGA, the highest degree of the Church of Satan. He announced re-election 666 days after his last full day in office. I mean, the list goes on. You know, he just a few days ago didn't put his hand on the Bible at the inauguration. You know, you got Eric Jr. throwing up the Illuminati pyramid. Not Eric Jr., just Eric. It's Don Jr. That's what I mean. I'm scattered today, guys. Normally, I'm a lot more sharp than this. But good thing I have the slides to keep me on track, right? But no, it's not Eric Jr. It's just Eric and Don Jr. But yeah, it was Eric that was throwing up the Illuminati pyramid. Anyways, the Gould with the triple-stranded DNA, they're from planet 888. How perfect. When Donald J. Trump is 888, and he made the calm before the storm statement 888 days before COVID declared a pandemic. All right, don't forget Beast System is also 888, and the Synagogue of Satan is 888. In the show Stargate, they can change their DNA using the DNA resequencer, which equals 68 and 76, like Donald John Trump, 6876. And again, this was on the anniversary. The Stargate Project rolled out on January 21st. By the way, Antichrist equals 121. Okay, so does Revelation, right? Let me show you. Because that's also important because look, not only was the first U.S. case of COVID on 121, but the Stargate Project rolled out on 121. Let me just show you how Antichrist and Revelation, they both equal 121. Real quick. Look. Revelation 121. Antichrist 121. And the Stargate Project was rolled out on 1/21. But yeah, it was rolled out 222 days after Trump's birthday, on the anniversary of the first U.S. case, which was 222 days after Trump's birthday, when all these things equal 222. Wuhan coronavirus, World Economic Forum Antichrist system, Event 201, mandatory vaccination, COVID vaccines, vaccine cards, as above, so below, order out of chaos. They're all 222. The word beast equals 222. The beast of Revelation 222. COVID declared a pandemic exactly 222 months after 9/11. We just had Trump win the election 222 days before his birthday. I mean, this is just craziness. And of course, Obama tested positive 222 days after his birthday, the Antichrist Barack Obama 222. But it's all so unbelievable. And yes, there was also a movie called Stargate that just happened to come out on Bill Gates' birthday, October 28th. Stargate, Bill Gates, right? But yep, that's pretty much it, guys. Just unbelievable. The new information here, Larry Ellison, born 666 days before Donald Trump was born. And AI cancer vaccine equals 666. Again, these are two pieces of information I did not have in the first live stream. So, guys, if we could get this video to get more views than the first live stream got, that would be awesome. Because, like I said, this has everything from that video but new information. And the new information is, like, amazing new information. The guy who made the announcement, Larry Ellison, was born 666 days before Trump. An AI cancer vaccine equals 666. It's unreal. The Stargate Project, you add up the 4 base ciphers, it equals 666. The Stargate Project is a perfect match to triple-stranded DNA in 3 out of the 4. Triple-stranded DNA forms a triple helix, which is a perfect match to Donald Trump. I just can't even believe what's in this video. They're from Planet 888, like Donald J. Trump. 222 days after Trump's birthday, this happened. So, all right, guys, let me turn this thing around. But, yep, guys, please hit the like button. Please share this with everyone you can. I mean, it doesn't get any more important than this, all right? I still can't remember the point I was trying to make. I'll have to go back and rewatch it. If I remember the point I was trying to make, I'll put it in the comments and let you know. But yeah, I was naming off these, attributes of Donald Trump earlier for a reason. I was going to make a point, but I blanked out. But anyways, what do you guys think? Pretty undeniable stuff, right? I mean, wow. Unreal. So let me say hi to the chat before wrapping up. Anybody have anything to add that I might have missed? I know a lot of people are talking about this. Have you guys seen anything that I didn't cover? Let me know. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Jean. Hey, Todd. Hey, Brandon. Hey, Trust the Lord. Hey, David. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Becky. Hey, Paul. But yeah, guys, time is short. The beast system is clearly here, which means Jesus is coming soon. And I can't wait. Hey, Claudia. Hey, Nico. All right, guys, I want to keep this short so more people will watch it. And I do apologize for not being as sharp today as I normally am. But yeah, I could tell today I was fumbling over my words a little bit. But that's okay. At least we got it out. And the information is undeniable. So sometimes I might not be the best speaker or communicator, but that's not really my expertise. My expertise, my gift would be decoding the numbers. So hopefully you were able to see the codes, because they're undeniable and they're biblical and very important. Hey, Jessica, good to see you. Hey, Terry. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. All right, guys. Well, thank you for being here today. Thank you for being part of the channel. And please do me a favor, like I was saying earlier, if you could leave as soon as we get done, I'm going to end this in 1 minute, okay? As soon as I end it, please leave a comment on this video after the fact. There's 89 people watching. If I could see 89 comments in the next hour, like, you guys would really make my day, okay? Now, I don't expect all 89 of you to actually comment, but hey, if even half of you commented, that would be amazing. But please, commenting after the fact helps the algorithm, okay? So as soon as I end this, just leave a comment, thumbs up, good job, and please share it at least one time. Share it on your Facebook, your Twitter, somewhere. The world needs to see this, okay? So thank you guys for being here today. Thank you guys for being part of the channel. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Please do me a favor on the way out. Please hit the like and the share. Very much appreciated. And as always, keep looking up. We are living in the biblical end of days. Jesus is coming very soon. I can't wait. And I will see you guys on the next video. God bless.